JustMusic at the booth of Bastl Instruments. Next to me is Václav, and Václav will show us the setup the guys make on their booth. So let's welcome him. Hello, Václav.
Hello.
Please show us the setup of your booth, because it's very, you have a guitar, trigger something,
Yep.
and looks very cool and interesting.
So maybe we can start at the guitar here. So maybe I can show you how this whole guitar thing is sequenced. So basically I have some motors hitting the guitar strings, and I control them with these modules that take the signals from the modular, and then they put them to the movement of those motors. And then I sequence it on this classic modular sequencer. So this is sequencing this motor over here, and this channel is sequencing this pencil with the rubber on it. And then I have one more motor that hits the string, and one more rubber to mute the strings and retune them. So this is how the melody comes from. So it's all directly from the guitar. And then the signal from the guitar goes to this processing modular system, which is a new product we just announced. We have two of these new sound processing systems. This one is Bob, and this one little here is Bobek. They are both designed to work in live setup and they are for instrument processing, and they have a microphone stand insert from the bottom, so you can put them on a microphone stand on the stage. And they have similar selection of modules, but this one is bigger and has more modulation sources and so on. So the first, and then we have three new modules, and they are all in these systems. So the new module for Superbooth is Hendrickson, and it takes the signal from the guitar, then puts it to the modular, and then takes the signal from the modular and puts it out now to the speaker. Also, this module can be used to interface with stomp boxes. So, for instance, if I turn on this fuzz pedal, I can control the drive-at mix from the stomp box. And the interesting feature of this module is that I can CV control the drive-at mix with a modulation signal. I mostly use just this reverb. Okay, the next new module is Dynamo. That one is an envelope follower and dynamics analyzer. It can also generate compressor curves, and you can also extract gates from the signal, and there is a lot of utility stuff you can do with this. But basically here I'm using the envelope follower output to move the filters to make this kind of funky out-of-wax sound. Yeah, put a bit more reverb. And then the next new module is Tromso. It's an analog downsampler, so you can make this kind of distorted digital sounding effects, but it's a fully analog circuit. So, and it's made of triangle core VCO, comparator, and sample and hold. So these are the new modules for Superbooth. We've announced 4 modules this year already at NAMM in LA, and basically they are these two are foot control modules. So I have this. It's a classic volume pedal, and I can adjust the amount of the downsampling effect with this one, for example. And then this one can interface with foot switches. So for example, this switch here turns on this crazy bottle. So yeah, so you hear this bottle sound. Yeah, so these are the foot control modules.
And they are made out of oak?
Yes, the front panels is really solid, high quality oak wood. And we all make the front panels and all the modules we handmade them in Brno, Czech Republic. Everything's locally sourced.
the cases also?
Yes, the cases we also produce by ourselves. So this is the sound processing modular. This one is for controlling all the motor fun that's happening. And then this system over here, it's for making the classic like electronic synth stuff. So you can turn on the beat, and basically there is so much going on in here.
Yeah, also can see the popcorn modular.
Exactly. So popcorn is our new sequencer we announced at NAMM. So now it's sequencing the grandpa, and basically it has a CVN gate out. It has a built-in quantizer, and the core of the module is that there are 2 trigger inputs from the sequencer, and based on the sequence of the triggers, it generates the melody browsing through these 8 steps.
All right.
So if I go to another pattern, it starts to play a different melody.
Switch there.
Yeah, and then there is like drum section, and there is filters. There is some kind of like high pass filter at the master out. So you can, it's really like a performance-oriented system. It's also as a complete product as you see it here. So this is like our flagship product, the complete modular system. The guitar is sequenced on this sequencer, which I just tried to show. And again, I have like different patterns I can load, so which basically will play different melodies. And then they send signals to these modules which control the motors. So these like motor controlling modules, there's like for 3 different types of motors, for solenoids, for DC motors, and for servo motors. And they all take like the appropriate signals for the sequencing, and they require power supply just for the motors themselves because they draw a lot of current.
Yeah.
And they are designed in a way that the Eurorack circuitry is optically isolated from the motor driving circuitry, which avoids you of having some kind of ground bleed problem from the motors, because it's kind of common issue once you start work with motors. You might get these kind of like noise problems.
Yeah.
So it's all taken care of in the modules because it's optically isolated.
That's cool. So no disturbing.
No disturbing, clean, clean stuff. Maybe I can also show like there is this like product we have for quite a while. It's called Micro Granny. It's a portable granular sampler. It's one of our best-selling products still. So it's like our tabletop range of instruments.
Micro Granny.
Micro Granny. It's a granular sampler. It is a microphone, MIDI, input/output. It's lo-fi. A granular sample and small, cheap.
Portable.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Václav, thank you. That was Bastl Instruments at Superbooth 2016 mit dem Václav und JustMusic. Dankeschön.